Hey friends, I am showing you how I make my baked ribs. These are baby backs and I will be putting them in the oven. A lot of my friends in Chicago and the influencers, they'll still be outside grilling, but no, not this girl. I'm inside because it's too cold for me. But the main thing that I'm going to be doing is using this Oklahoma Joe's rib rub recipe. I do have this on my website at plussizeinchicago.com. This recipe is actually all over the internet. The restaurant itself, Oklahoma Joe's, has really good barbecue. I went there one time and I was just in love, but it's too far for me to drive. But this is the recipe, and again, it's on my website at plussizeinchicago.com. And then basically it's just sugar, regular sugar, brown sugar, garlic powder, chili powder, smoked paprika, cumin, salt, onion powder, white pepper, as well as some black pepper. So what I'm going to be doing here is removing the membrane from the back of the ribs. That's just going to allow more seasoning to get into the ribs. Now, of course, I'm on camera, and me removing this membrane, of course I'm going to screw it up on the first try. So basically what I'm doing is using a butter knife, and I am sticking it in between the rib itself as well as that membrane. And I'm using the paper towels just to provide some type of tension to allow me to pull it. Once I screw it up the first time and I have the bottom half of the membrane removed, I'm able to more easily remove the top half. But I do have a second rack of ribs, and I'm going to be able to pull it a little bit more easier. So yeah, this is something that you can do if you want to just add more seasonings to the actual rib itself. Now, a lot of my friends who are influencers in the Chicagoland area, they are still grilling their ribs outside. It is about 15 degrees outside. This girl, we don't do that. So I will be baking these in the oven. That's just my go-to during the winter time. So next thing I'm doing is adding some mustard, and that's just to help bind the seasoning. I'm gonna add that on the back side as well as the front of the ribs. And that shaker that I have to add the seasoning, you can find that on Amazon. I do have an Amazon influencer page, and that link is in the video description as well as the link to the recipe. And if you click on that link, you can find all the products that I use on my videos as well as the different equipments that I may be using too. So yeah, so here's that rib rub that I made earlier, and I'm just going to shake this on the front as well as the back. And the next thing I'm going to be doing is making sure that my oven has been preheated to 350 degrees. And after I've shaken this on the seasoning on, I'm going to be using a cooking rack to cook the ribs on. And that cooking rack is just allowing the heat to flow better underneath the ribs as well as on top. I will not be covering this with some aluminum foil because I'm going to be spraying the ribs with some apple juice or apple cider. So yeah, I'm using one cooking rack per rack of ribs, and I'm going to be adding some apple cider. You can use apple cider or apple juice. I just so happen to have some apple cider in the refrigerator because it's the fall season. So just pouring a little bit in the bottom, and every hour I'm just going to be spraying the ribs. And I'm gonna bake this in the oven for 2.5 hours. So yeah, actually you can spray these ribs for like maybe every 45 minutes to an hour. But yeah, that's it. You just let it bake for 2.5 hours, and you can then either slice them up, like wait 10 minutes before you slice them up. You can have them as is, or you can add your favorite barbecue sauce. I hope you all like what I cooked in the kitchen today. I'll see you all next time.